you're going to encounter some feelings, right? I mean, throughout the day, don't you encounter feelings? Sometimes you like the feelings, sometimes you don't like the feelings. Sometimes you say, I feel so inspired. I feel so motivated. I feel so happy. I feel so joyful. I feel so enthusiastic about achieving my goals. I'm on my way. It's like in the movie of the Wizard of Oz when the Dorothy and the lion and the the Tin Man and the Scarecrow were all linked arms, and they're skipping along the yellow brick road on their way. Seems so, we're on our way. It's so, we're going to make it. It's so happy. It's so nice. But then you're going to encounter those moments where you have those feelings that you say, oh, I'm stuck. Not this feeling again. Oh, I thought I'd finally conquered this feeling, but lo and behold, here it is again. And you know what they are. Everybody's got their own special flavors of these things, but like frustrated, stuck, depressed, angry, brain fog. You got your stuff, or everybody's got their things. So what do you do? Just notice what your strategies are. You encounter the thing, you encounter the feeling, then your strategies come out. Somebody says overthink, skip back. Anybody here wait? You try to wait things out? Anybody use that one? Scroll on your phone, text your friends to see who's going to distract you. Watch a movie, eat chocolate. So you got your strategies, and the thing is, how well is that working for you? It's not working very well, right? And a big part of that is most of us nobody's ever told us this secret, which I've told you, which you don't probably understand yet, which is that feeling is doing. Because a lot of the time we talk about these feelings as though they're things, right? Oh, the depression. Oh, the anger. Oh, the fear. Oh, the sadness. Oh, the worry. Oh, the thing. Oh, this. Oh, that. So, uh, when you turn something into a thing, it's like a rock. It's like a baseball. It's hard. Hurts. Somebody throws that at you. It hurts. Who's going to go? Who's going to want to go against that? If if you're being bombarded with rocks, pelted with rocks, why are you going to go into that? Better to scroll on your phone. So most of us, many of us have been taught that our feelings are things that are happening to us. And we talk about it that way. And just notice if you were to uh, try to Google what you would do about these things, which you've probably done that before, haven't you? And you wouldn't be alone, because those are probably some of the most popular searches on Google. How do I fix anxiety? So when you've objectified it, you've turned it into a thing. You can't really do that, but you imagine that that's so. And then you're off on this search of, what do I do about it? Well, now you've noticed what's happened. If you even had a destination in mind, if you even knew what you wanted, Are you on your way toward that now? No, you're not. Now you're now you're off on in Google land. Before you were maybe making progress, taking steps toward what you wanted. Now you've been detoured. But not even a detour. It's just it's a tangent because it's a total fantasy. So we've been presented with this idea that, okay, here's this thing, this feeling, and the feeling is oh no, I'm being attacked by the feeling. Not again. The anxiety, the stress, the worry, the fear, the brain fog is here. It's got me. It's attacking me. Um, and so then you try to figure out what you do about that. But when you're imagining that there's a thing there and there's no thing there, how successful will you be in overcoming it? So it would be like you're going to fight with the monster in the closet. This time you're gonna defeat the monster in the closet. You've got the sword and the shield, and you've taken some lessons. Google, this is what Google told you to do. How do I defeat the monster in the closet? Google says, well, get the sword, get the shield, take some lessons. So now you're prepared. Are you going to be able to overcome the monster in the closet in this way? No, because the monster in the closet does not exist as such. The monster in the closet exists where? In your imagination. So but that's also misleading. See, because what would be clearer would be to say you're imagining the monster in the closet. Why is that clearer? Because that puts the action where it's actually taking place. See, you are responsible for that. So there's no monster in the closet. You are imagining the monster in the closet. So if there's a monster in the closet, the only way to overcome that is the sword and the shield and everything. Since there is no monster in the closet, you can't defeat it that way. You have to actually know what's going on. You have to recognize that you are imagining the monster in the closet. See, the moment that you realize that, you stop. So this is the power of feeling is to realize that the feelings are not objects. And you are feeling. You feel. So it's an interesting thing about our the way that the English language, and it may be true of I think it's true of most languages, if not all languages, but it's certainly true of English, that we divide things into subject, object, and verb. And the thing is, if you understand, so this is important because our experience is constructed through our thinking. So the way that we think, the language that we use is how we construct our world. So this is a pretty important point. So a subject does the action. So, for example, the cat sat on the mat. So the cat is the subject. The cat took an action, which was sat. So the subject does the action. But when we take the verb, the action, and we convert it into a noun, we're misleading ourselves. So when I say I'm feeling anger, our language is does this kind of it does this deception to us because of the way that we've organized the language when it comes to feeling. We've structured it so that we turn the verb into a noun. We turn the verb, which would really be something like, uh, well, it is, let's say, to anger is the verb. So I am angering. I'm not sure what the proper way of formulating that would be. We just don't usually talk in this way. But instead we say, I'm feeling anger, as though anger is something that is happening. We still keep in the bit about I'm feeling, but it almost becomes, but then feeling becomes like a passive thing instead of an active thing. Like I'm feeling it because it's there. I'm feeling it because it's oppressing me. Anger is oppressing me, and therefore I'm feeling it. Anger is, you know, is poking me with its sword, and that's why I feel this way, because anger is doing it to me. But have you ever seen anger? I'm willing to bet you've never seen anger. You can't. You could see, you could see your hand, assuming you have a hand. You could humor me and just take a look at your hand and notice that you're capable of seeing your hand. In the same way that you can see your hand, have you ever seen anger? Have you ever seen stuck? Have you ever seen worried? Have you ever seen uh, anxiety? Have you ever seen brain fog? Have you ever seen frustration? In the same way that you can see your hand. And the answer to that is no, you have not, because you cannot. And the reason for that is because they are not things. They're actions. That's why I say that feeling is doing. So when you understand this, then when you encounter these experiences, you can be empowered to realize that you are doing it.